The average American pays around $440 a month for health insurance and still somehow manages to feel like they're getting nothing in return. So why does nearly every financial expert on the planet say skipping it is one of the most dangerous money mistakes you can make? Welcome back to the channel. This is video 9 in our ongoing series breaking down every single major expense you need to understand as an adult navigating real life with real money. We have covered rent, groceries, transportation, subscriptions, and a bunch more. Today we are diving into health insurance, one of the most confusing, most avoided, and honestly most important expenses you will ever deal with. Stick around because by the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly how health insurance works, what it actually costs you, and how to make smart decisions about your coverage. Let us start with the basics. Health insurance is essentially a contract between you and an insurance company. You pay them a regular amount every month, called a premium, and in exchange, they agree to help cover your medical costs when you need care. Simple concept, complicated execution, and that complication is exactly why so many people just throw their hands up and ignore it, but ignoring it is a gamble you really cannot afford to take. A single emergency room visit without insurance can run anywhere from $1,000 to tens of thousands of dollars depending on what is wrong with you. A hospital stay for something serious could financially devastate an entire family. Health insurance exists as a buffer between you and those catastrophic costs. Now let us talk about the actual numbers because that is what hits home. Your monthly premium is the non-negotiable amount you pay every single month. Regardless of whether you use your insurance or not, think of it like a membership fee. Then you have your deductible. That is the amount you need to pay out of your own pocket before your insurance kicks in and starts covering things. So if your deductible is $2,000 and you have a medical bill for $500, you are covering that $500 yourself. After your deductible is met, you usually start sharing costs with your insurance company through something called copays or co-insurance. A copay is a flat fee you pay for specific services like $20 every time you visit your doctor. Co-insurance is a percentage split, like you pay 20% and insurance covers 80% of the remaining bill. And then there is your out-of-pocket maximum. Once you have spent that specific amount in a given year, your insurance covers 100% of everything else. That ceiling exists to protect you from financial ruin in a catastrophic health year. Here is where strategy becomes really important. There are different types of health insurance plans, and picking the wrong one for your situation is like buying a winter coat in July and a swimsuit in December. A high deductible health plan usually has lower monthly premiums but means you pay more before coverage kicks in. These plans often pair well with a health savings account or HSA, which lets you set aside pre-tax money specifically for medical expenses. If you are generally healthy and do not visit doctors often, this setup can save you significant money. On the flip side, if you have ongoing health needs, regular prescriptions, or you visit specialists frequently, a plan with higher premiums but lower deductibles and copays might actually cost you less overall throughout the year. The math really matters here, and it is worth sitting down with a calculator and running your actual expected healthcare needs before choosing a plan. Now, how do you even get health insurance? There are a few main routes. If you are employed full-time, many employers offer group health insurance where they cover a portion of your premium and you pay the rest, often through payroll deductions. This is usually one of the best deals available because your employer is essentially giving you a benefit with real dollar value. If your employer does not offer coverage, or if you are self-employed or working freelance, you can shop for individual plans through your state or federal health insurance marketplace. Depending on your income, you might qualify for subsidies that significantly reduce what you pay. There is also Medicaid for low-income individuals and families, and Medicare for those 65 and older. One thing people consistently underestimate is the cost of going without health insurance. Beyond the financial risk, many people without coverage skip preventive care entirely. They avoid the doctor until a small problem becomes a massive problem. Preventive care, annual checkups, screenings, vaccinations, these things catch issues early when they are cheaper and easier to treat. Insurance often covers these services fully even before you hit your deductible. Let us zoom out and talk about mindset for a second because this is where a lot of people get stuck. Health insurance feels like spending money on nothing when you are healthy. It feels like you are paying for something you are not using, but that is exactly how insurance is supposed to work. You are not paying for care you have already received. You are paying to protect your future self from a potentially devastating financial hit. Every month you pay that premium, you are buying peace of mind and financial stability. As you are building your financial life, health insurance needs to be a line item in your budget that you take seriously. It is not optional. It is not something to figure out later. It belongs right alongside your rent, your food, your transportation. Because the moment you need it and do not have it, everything else you have been working toward can unravel incredibly fast. So here is your action step coming out of this video. Look up what coverage options are available to you right now. If your employer offers insurance, review your plan details this week. If you are shopping independently, go to healthcare.gov and see what options exist in your area. Knowledge here is protection. That is a wrap on video 9. Drop your questions in the comments below. Hit that like button if this helped you, and make sure you are subscribed because video 10 is coming and we are not slowing down.